Look what I found today. I got the Switch from Target. They had like 6 of them there, and apparently nobody knows they're there because if you go to Target's website, you won't see the Switch on there anymore. If you go to Google and search for the Switch, you won't find the Target list, and you have to specifically search for Target Nintendo Switch. And then you can see the listing and see if any of your local stores has one. And I've had some fun playing Legend of Zelda. Now there's something really weird about this. So I'm going to try to take off one of these controllers. And while I do that, I'm talking about cats. Oh, never mind. I was able to get it off. So, this is pretty neat. These are, of course, wireless controllers. Now there's something kind of weird. Now you put this in. Sorry, I only have one hand, 2 hands. So you put it in, right? And now listen carefully. Snap. It's in, right? I thought it was in, but you can just barely see it. The bottom of the controller doesn't line up here. And I thought, well, that's weird. Well, it turns out, even though the Switch snaps its fingers at me, and that blue line shows up showing you that it's all the way on, it's not all the way on yet. You gotta push even harder. You have to push really hard to put this on here, and you actually have to push this button in because you have to push that hard to put, and then finally it's all the way on. There's an extra snap at the very end. It's weird that they never noticed this. Like, you'd think that this is something they would notice during development. Like, oh, this doesn't go all the way on when the console says it doesn't go all the way on. When the console says it goes all the way on. So that's kind of weird. I was playing Zelda. It's too bad that there's no easy way to get video out on this thing. Well, I mean, there's HDMI off of this, but I don't have anything to hook up to it. I'm not going to do all that. Yeah, I'm ready. There we go. It's pretty nice. I found one thing on here. Well, I can see just fine on my screen. This screen is so tiny that I was having trouble actually seeing stuff. So like, it's kind of hard to see things on the screen. It's pretty neat that we got 3D Zelda here running on a mobile device like this. I think Nintendo finally actually figured out how to do stuff correctly. Instead of making another home console, they said, okay, let's make a new mobile device. And that'll be just our main thing. We're gonna say that we're supporting the 3DS, but now we're not gonna. We're gonna release a Switch XL at some point, and then we'll slowly stop supporting the 3DS, and we'll never tell anybody we stopped supporting it. And hopefully this means that portable games aren't just going to be incredibly bizarre. Because if you've ever played a 3DS game or even the Vita games, they're all just these weird things. Like, you think, oh, this is just a normal game, and then like you go, oh, it's all about taking pictures of cats for some reason. It's just like nobody makes a normal game for mobile devices because if they were going to make a normal game, they would just make one for the consoles and PC. So it's nice that they have this here. I don't know if anybody's actually going to make games for this because it's so much weaker than the consoles and PC. So it's going to be hard to port games to it. Nobody's going to be making exclusives for this except for Nintendo. Bethesda is porting the Skyrim to it. Probably not Fallout 4 though. Well, I'm going to play some Zelda. See you guys later.